Okay, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. Okay, hang on. Now I'm like, wait, let's check this because I'm paranoid. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, hey, it's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning and Book Journal Boss. I'm back, bitches. Yeah. Okay, that was lame, but I don't care. I'm back. My internet's up. My power's on. Water's on. I didn't freeze. The pipes didn't freeze. But I feel like I've been out of the loop. So I need to do some catch up on like getting caught up on like the books that I read while the power was out. Oh gosh, do you hear buttons? Girls. I need to get caught up on the books that I read while I was like the power was out and Wi-Fi was out, and so I just had to deal with what books were currently downloaded on my Kindle, which by the way, not nearly enough. So I had hardly any cell signal. So I think I updated like one book on the list of like books that I read. And I've read a lot more than that. So I need to get that all caught up in Notion and on the website. And I figured I was missing you guys. Maybe you guys were missing me. I don't know. So I figured let's just hang out together. If anyone shows up, great. If no one shows up, I don't know. Who cares? I got shit to do. So basically that's where I'm at. Okay. All right. I see Ashley's here. Hey, girl. Okay. I got my Pop-Tarts. They're in not good shape because I'm pretty sure that the hubby took this package of Pop-Tarts. It's the last package. I'm pretty sure he took it to work in his pocket and then didn't eat it. So he just put it back in the drawer in the pantry, because when I opened it up, like the Pop-Tarts are like all cracked and crumbly, but I don't care. It's the last Pop-Tart pack. So I'm just gonna get that. I got my coffee. I got my Kindle. I got my Notion. Everything is back. Ugh. So I just gotta catch up because I don't have any of these things on here. I read a bunch of stuff. So if you guys had a winter storm and lost power, let me know. What do you mean not installed? No, I don't care. My iPad's trying to update again. I don't want you to. Quit that. No one wants you to. Okay, where am I at? So we had a winter storm and it was like supposed to be like really bad, but then nothing was really happening. So everyone was like, oh, haha, winter storm. And then boom, lights out. So yeah, lights out, power out. Well, same thing, you know, water out, internet out. The internet just came back yesterday afternoon. I made a post in the Discord because I was just so fucking excited. Okay, where am I at? Here. But it was crazy. And then our power came back on before my mom's did. And so we ended up offering them saying like, hey, if you can make it the few miles from your house to our house, our power's on, our water's on, you can come stay the night. They ended up staying for like 2 days because it was just their power didn't come back on. So I'm glad that we had that ability to be able to offer that to them, because otherwise, I mean, because it was going to be like down to 0 degrees, like temperature, not just feels like, but actual temperature. And I'm like, y'all can't be in that, you know, because there's my mom, my stepdad, and my stepsister. And I was like, y'all, and the little dog, like their little dog. So I'm like, y'all just come over here. We have power. And it was crazy. It was crazy, y'all. It was cold and it was crazy. And let me tell you something, okay? There's a big difference from when a tiny little, like, what is she, like 4 pound, 3.5, 4 pound Chihuahua has a little accident in the house, and when a 70 pound pit bull mix has an accident in the house. Let me tell you, those are different scenarios, okay? Because we had to bring Big Boss in the house. Oh, Big Boss. And if you don't know who I mean by Big Boss, because you guys have all seen Ashley and, let's see, this one. Ashley and Buttons and all that. Where's Big Boss? This is Big Boss. He's so cute, but he's our outside dog, and it just got too cold, and we brought him in, and he was good for the most part, but he did have a couple accidents in the house. Well, as of this morning, 3 accidents in the house, and let me tell you, there's a big difference. Okay, big difference, but he's cute, and so this is Big Boss. So have another good photo. He was like chilling. Let me see. I need to update my tiny journaling. Oh, that was when it first started. I was like, we have snow. Okay, but there's Big Boss. So, yeah, he's so sweet. He's my baby, but damn, he can make a mess. But yeah, so it's supposed to get warm enough where he can have some outside time today and potentially stay overnight outside, because he's got a thick winter coat. But he's like, you know, it got too cold. When it's 0 degrees, that's just too cold. But he's getting anxious in the house. He wants out. And I'm ready for him to go outside and run around for a while. But, okay. Let me see who else. Okay, so Victoria's here, Vicky's here, Ashley's here. Ashley says, I missed you. I missed you guys. That's why I was like, okay, internet's back. We got to hang out. Whether anyone shows up or not, I'm at least, you know, being available, because I missed you guys. It's crazy. Crazy. Vicky says, happy you're okay. Thank you. Vicky says, we didn't lose anything. We just binge watched TV. We lost, okay. So was it Saturday night that the weather happened? Like, let me see. What was Saturday night? The 24th. So I'm like looking at tiny journaling stuff to, okay. So it started Saturday. This was the start of it Saturday. Oh, get back over here. This was the start of it Saturday. And everyone's like, oh, we're going to get like 18 inches. And then this is where Boss ran out the house. And I'm like, wait, I got no hands. Come back. So, yeah. And then, see, I have the garden. So it just did like a little dusting. And we're like, oh, that's not so bad. And then we got a few inches of snow, and it wasn't too bad, but then all of that turned into ice. And when I say it turned into ice, and you look out the window and it looks like beautiful fluffy snow, but it was like inch thick of just straight up ice. Like I could walk on top of it ice. Let's see, this is a good one. That's the garden. This was after like, that's literally, well, we got a little bit more snow than this, but just a tiny bit. But the problem was it turned into just straight up fucking ice. Like, we were walking out on top of it. The hubby was walking out on top of it. The dog was walking out, not going through. And then when you did go through, that's how I fell yesterday, because my one foot went through the ice and the other one didn't. It just went wherever the fuck it wanted to go. And I went down on my knees so hard. Oh my gosh. I was walking Boston. And I'm like, just don't drag me across the yard like you see on like America's Funniest Home Videos. You know, like that was that's where I thought I was going to be. Oh, Claudette joined us. Hi. Yeah, so it was just crazy. We had a tree down on the power line. I took some, you know, some photos, some videos type of things. I got to update my journaling because it just... oh, and look, I did this. I saw this on TikTok. Has anyone ever done this? Where'd it go? I saw this on TikTok where you take tea light candles and yeah, look at that is a really weird version of me with my phone there. But like tea light candles and then you cook. I cooked us some ramen noodles and see, this was us with our little ramen toppings. It was nice to have a hot thing, but this is me. It works. If anyone saw this on TikTok too and wondered if it works, it does. It takes fucking forever, but it works. Okay, it works. So that was exciting. But I realized that there were not enough books downloaded on my Kindle, so I had to go through and like try to just like, I filtered it by what was actually downloaded, so that I could pick things to read. because Sunday morning we woke up and it's like 7 o'clock, the power went out, and it came back. I want to say it was Monday afternoon, late Monday afternoon, but that felt a lot longer than that. It was really fucking cold. And then that's when Mom and them came over, and they left. They stayed for 2 days. They left. Their power came on as we were having dinner Tuesday night. Their power came back on. So Wednesday morning they left. So I got to work a little bit on some new designs. If you guys want teasers, hopefully I can get those up in the shop tomorrow. That's what I'm going for. But the internet came back yesterday afternoon, and so yay. But now I have all this catch up to do on all of this to make sure I have everything in here and get everything all caught up in my Notion, because like my phone, I couldn't even get good cell service. It was just really shitty. Okay, really shitty. Let me see. So I know that was a lot. I just threw a lot at you, and I don't know if anyone if anyone cared, but I read some good books. I feel like I went through my TBR a little bit because I was kind of like forced to, but it worked, you know. It worked. I read some good books. The hubby was going a little stir crazy because he didn't have a Kindle. And at one point he had like the battery backup going. I don't look, no grouping, just none, no grouping. He had like this battery backup to get us through things, and it's like this, it runs off those batteries that like go on like your drill, like your handheld drill and saws and stuff like that, and you just pop the battery in it, and it's like a little power bank that you could plug your phone into, or like it had a duplex outlet. So he was convinced he was going to watch the game, and so he wanted to see if the TV could hook up to it, and it did. And it went out pretty fast though, but it still worked. Okay, let me move those here. Yes. Place. But I finished my book, and then I started another book, and then another book, and then another book. It totally worked. It's a fun way to make it through a TBR for sure. Okay. But I couldn't update things in Notion, so I had to do that now. Okay. I read this. So Gold Glows the Spark is a new, it's a freebie prequel to a new series from Angelina J. Stafford. And let's see. I read that, so let me get that one here. What is it? Bright? It's Bright Burns the Flame, and this is the first one, the prequel. So it is Gold Glows. Oh. The Spark. Alright, so let's put that over here. Yes, okay. So I'm going to try to update my Notion and the website at the same time, so I can get all of this tracked and good to go. But this one comes out, like book 1 comes out in February. So I was like, well, I already have this. Let's go do this. Ashley says I can envision the eye tick from a Notion deprivation. Yes. I read that. She said, I'll be back in a minute. Got to run outside to meet my mom for an item swap. I don't know why, but my head, when I read that, it said for an alien swap, and that makes no sense, but that That's where my head went, which is really weird. Okay, what is the page count on this one? Oh, hang on. Let's bookmark the one that I'm in. Oh, and then look, so one of the books that I ended up reading, I realized somewhere along the way that I had already read it before. So now I've got to mark that because I didn't have it in my Notion because I read it in 2018. So I obviously did not even have my Notion then. Okay, go away. Stop it. Alright, so this had 34 pages. And this is... Oh, I did do that. Okay. I don't know if you can get this to her website or what. Let's see. So I don't know where to link it. I don't think it's on Amazon. So there's the first. This is the book that's coming out in February. I think it's like the end of February it's coming out. Let's see. Is there... Why is the website doing weird things? Okay, let's see if we can find it on here. Oh. There we go. It's this one. I feel like... Oh, I could have swore I saw it somewhere. You know, sometimes you see that like related to type of thing. Maybe it's... Oh, I don't know where you can get it now. Maybe through her Instagram. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Feels weird not to have any social media going on. Okay. I think I got it through our mailing list. So see, there's that. Okay, maybe she has a link for it in her bio. Let's see. Linktree. Oh, here it is, right here. So you can find it through her Instagram if you wanted to start this series. There it is. I'm gonna put this link on the website too. So I shall put it there. And then let's go ahead and update this. We're just gonna do it all one book at a time. Get this going. Go. Where you be? Okay. PNG. Okay. There we go. Edit page. Come on. Okay. And yes, I am still listening to this one, When the Moon Hatched. I still haven't finished that because, you know, stuck with the hubby in the same room with no power, and he didn't want to listen to it. Obviously, that was not happening. This one, okay. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. What did I say this was? Oh. Right. There we go. And put that link on there. And also need this to go with this one. I'm very excited that there's going to be another one of that. I just don't know when it will be. How many spices? Oh, yeah, which if you've read the Anita Blake Vampire series, like you can only imagine how odd it might be this far into the series, and I only give this like a level 1 spice, which is kind of crazy because she's in a polyamorous relationship with multiple people and multiple couples, but it was more on the investigation huntery side of things with just like a little bit of spicy talk. I don't even think there was like a spicy scene in this book. It was more just like a little bit of spice talk type of thing, because she has developed the healing ability through sex, but I don't know. I just love this series and I want the next one. I just don't know when it'll be. So, okay, and then we gotta get this for Angelina J. Stafford. Copy. Put this here. Okay. Save. What's next? Next would be, oh, Oblivion. So, okay, so I had this right here on my Kindle for a while, and I thought the series had like officially started, like book 1, this is the prequel, but it doesn't come out until March, and I was like, oh, I'm ready to read the next one, but then I didn't have internet, but then when I got internet, I realized it's not even out yet. Ugh. So, that's annoying. But I really like this. So, oh wait, no, that's right. Oblivion. Okay, so this was a good one. This was just the prequel to the series, and like I said, the full series doesn't come out until okay, yes, don't yell at me, so rude. It doesn't come out until March. Like, what? Wait, I know I'm all over the place, but that is okay. I did not tag this series. Let me just do that real quick, like. This. And then. I'm gonna say in progress because it is there. Okay, and then this. I'm gonna copy this. I'm trying to get in this habit of like when I add a new book, I get if it's part of a series, I get that going so that I'm like tracking all of that, you know? So I'm trying to get that going. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this one. So I have that. Some fun covers for this one for sure. I don't know how soon we'll be getting it, but I'm on her street team or ARC team or something. So I will be getting that early. So I'm going to put that as reading next because I should be... Oh, hubby's calling. Hello. Okay, sorry about that, hubby. Okay. And then, why did this not change into this font? Rude. Okay. Ashley says, I'm such a nerd. You said Oblivion, and I thought you meant the video game. Oh, there's a video game? Well, I thought you said Alien earlier. So, when you said an item swap, my brain just said you said Alien swap, and I know that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, that's so. Maybe that makes me a nerd too. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm just ignoring my little Pop-Tart. So rude. Okay. Where am I at? Oh, Oblivion. That's where we're at. Okay. No. And then here. So this one is, now remember, like, okay. Yes, Alien. I read it as Alien. Dude, I did. I read it as